The traditional 3-1 bridge is certainly an acceptable option as a newer player, but if you really want to get like competitive at the game, you have to have a better version than this, because A, intended sucks because it's intended, and B, intended sucks because there's a lot of back and forth, as you saw there. So instead, let's go through the 3 options. So first is Widow, which is the slowest, and it's definitely the slowest in 2017. So you jump off this block into this middle block, and then you have to position yourself on the edge just so. So you have to be, yeah, like there should be good, yeah. And yeah, there we go. So that is an example of Widow, but it turns out it's slowest because you can't roll off of this block onto the middle block if the middle block were there. So the fastest option is to do 2 of those in a row, which I got it. Okay, it's really hard. I can guarantee it would have taken multiple attempts if I were going for a real attempt. But it turns out that's pretty decently fast. But it sucks because you have to do 2 of those very precise things. Let me demonstrate how actually close it is. So let me get a position that looks good, but it isn't. You don't actually get bumped off if you're too far to the left. So it's kind of precise. But if you're willing to learn that, you know, that's totally fine. That's what we used to traditionally do. In my opinion, I think the best option is mill, but mill is a bit intimidating. So here's a demonstration. So you roll off, you position yourself like about here. It's very vague, but it's like, you know, a 1/4 to a 1/7 of the character's width away from the edge. I don't know. There are precise numbers. I don't have them. But it should look like this. And then you hit jump and right on the same frame, which is a lot harder than it sounds. Buffer jump, corner catch, and then jump late into it. You have to jump pretty late into that corner catch. This is too early, or it's just barely not too early. I was frames away from not executing that. And that saves 1.3 seconds over Bride. That I know for a fact, unless you do Tess mill, which is 4 cycles, which ends up being like 1.8 seconds. So yeah, hope this is helpful.